Hello everybody, it's me Debbie, your psychic medium and general woo lady, back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. Okay, so as we do every week, we work with 3 different decks, a tarot and 2 oracle decks, just to give us some guidance as to the energetic weather we can expect this week. So enough waffling from me, and let's cut right to the chase. So let's see, what energy do we have for Monday and Tuesday, being today and tomorrow. We have this card, ooh, 3 of Swords. Okay, now I'm tuning into the energy of this card, which you can see this deck is so well worn, it's well used. I love this deck. Anyway, okay, so here I'm hearing the words, be careful of slights. And what Spirit mean by this is, you know, sometimes people just blurt things out. Sometimes people just say things without really thinking. They're saying that we're going to be very sensitive today and tomorrow. And they're saying this sensitivity is also part of our own growth. So try not to take anybody too personally or take any situations too personally. And for the love of all that is good, please stay away from media that might set you off, right? Also, this is to do with the processing of sadness. As we know, we've all been dealing with a lot. So many people have lost so many people. And there's been breakups and heartaches and losses. And it feels like we're coming to a pause today and tomorrow where we're going to get to reflect on just how much we've actually gone through. And that's going to leave us sensitive. And it's going to make us easily offended, easily upset, easily triggered. And we're just being asked to give those feelings a bit of voice. So maybe talk about it, or just at least vent it, okay, or cry it out. Do whatever you have to do to get this out your system, okay? So there's that. Now let's get some clarity on that from the Archangel Oracle cards, which I haven't used in 100 years, but I just felt drawn to them today. This one for elaboration. Good Lord, I just cannot make this shit up. It says clairsentience, and clairsentience means clear feeling. So we're going to be feeling a lot, okay? This card follows on from this. The wording says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance, okay? So this card here, they're bouncing back here and saying that let your feelings guide you here. This the energy they're giving me is, if you touch a hot stove and it burns you and it's hot, why do you keep touching it? So therefore, this is Spirit's way of saying, if something is causing you pain, it's time to question why you're doing that. For example, if you know the relationship that you're in, or the friendship that you have, or the work situation, or the belief pattern, or the addictive tendency you have, if you know those things are repeatedly causing you pain, don't keep doing those things, okay? Rather take some time to reflect and see what part of you is making you do those things. As in, is there a belief pattern that maybe you don't believe that you deserve better? And that's keeping you stuck in that habit or that pattern or that relationship or that friendship or that job, right? Listen to your feelings. Your feelings will guide you. That's why we have them, okay? Our emotions are very important and we need to honor them. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get some guidance from the angels and ancestors just to clarify a little bit more. Okay. It says trader. Exchange energy to create abundance. So this card tells me here that somewhere along the line we've maybe been giving, this is coming up again, it's come up so many times, where maybe we've been giving too much energy and not getting enough in return. Time to look at that. Time to have a look and see, where are we not receiving enough for what we're giving? And this Spirit is saying is going to bring up a bit of bitterness. So again, bouncing back to here, where we're going to be feeling a bit sad, a bit heartbroken, to do with losses, yes, but there's also going to be emotions to do with relationships or jobs where we've been giving too much and not receiving enough in return. Be careful of getting bitter. So in other words, don't be bitter because the stove burnt you, right? Instead, see, okay, I've learned a lesson from this. The stove is hot. Let me not touch it again. Or let me learn, thank you, or let me learn how to use the stove properly so that I don't get burnt. Okay? And let's make sure our exchanges are as even as possible. Good. Okay, let's see, what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? What energy are we going to have on Wednesday and Thursday? We have the Queen of Cups. Again, emotions. Cups are to do with the water element, which governs our feelings and our emotions. So this card speaks of healing, and it speaks of nurturing. Now, Spirit is saying this week is going to be interesting because we're going to have Monday on Tuesday over here. We're going to be feeling a lot, maybe feeling a bit cross, bit bitter, all like I mentioned before. Then we're going to flip, whoop, to Wednesday and Thursday, where we're going to be feeling possibly the opposite. And that could be hopefully because we've managed to sort out whatever we were feeling on Monday and Tuesday. So we can expect some nice healing on Wednesday and Thursday, some nurturing. And I'm also hearing healing the mother, healing the, maybe we have relationships with our moms that have been difficult. Spirit is also saying consider this card as a hello from mom. So in other words, if any of you guys have lost a mom or a significant mother figure, I'm hearing a group, hello, I'm here, I'm happy. So some mother healing and also healing the inner feminine on those days, which is quite interesting considering today is International Women's Day. We can't make this up, can we? Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's ask for clarity from the archangels. What are we going to experience and what, oh, that fell out right out. Okay, never mind. I can't even speak today. Okay, these two fell, or three. Let's go with it. We have the indigo and crystal children that fell out for Wednesday and Thursday. Bear in mind, the mother, the emotional card came up first. So now we have the children. So this card would be to understand that we also all have an inner child that needs to be nurtured, understood. Okay, the indigo and crystal children are very beautiful beings that a lot of us are now as adults and children of our own. So we want to be honoring our own inner children, again, mothering our own selves, and also taking time to understand our own children, which could very well be the crystal and the later rainbow children and all the rest of it. We're all very unique beings. And what sticks out is that angel's wings. They're so different. They're not your typical fluffy white angel wings. They're pink and blue, just because he can, right? So honoring our differences, honoring that our children might be different from us as parents, we might be different from our parents, and just celebrating the diversity that is there, because it brings nurturing. Okay, the next one that came out, it says leadership. Now this leadership card is, I'm hearing the word sovereignty and being your own authority. Okay, but in order to be your own authority, you need to love and accept yourself just the way you are. Okay, you can't put your best foot forward if you don't know who you are, right? So celebrate again the diversity, that card that was here, of who you are, being unique, being different, celebrating that, stepping into your power, taking the lead where you're feeling guided to in your life, right? So where you've been feeling a bit powerless, take the lead, and then we'll have order, divine order being restored. So this looks like a real topsy-turvy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday that's going to go like this, okay? And with this, I'm hearing the word self-actualization this week. So so the people we are today, Monday, is not going to be the same people we're going to be on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Interesting. Big evolution, big changes this week. Okay, let's see. What do we have now for Friday and the weekend? Very interesting this is turning out to be. It's not your usual reading, is it? Energy is different this week. Okay, so let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thank you. We have the star. Thank goodness. I was like, to panic there. Okay, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the star is all about the light at the end of the tunnel, hope, healing energy as well. It's basically a sigh of relief after what feels like a bit of a difficult time. So I just get lovely, good energy from this. I also get a very protective energy here. So that's the energy we have for Friday and the weekend. Peace, harmony, light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, let's see, what guidance do we have from the archangels? You know what, we skipped a card. I'm so sorry about that. Again, topsy-turvy, we skipped a card. We didn't get a card from the angels and ancestors for Wednesday and Thursday. Sorry about that. Okay, Wednesday and Thursday from the angels and ancestors. Father Sky, trust in the unknown. So this is about the universe having your back, even though you don't know where you're going. Remember, we had all these emotions going on, right? Mother healing. And then we had these three that came up about honoring our own diversity, honoring our uniqueness, healing our own inner child, honoring our children, for those of us that have children, for the unique beings that they are, and that bringing some healing through, allowing us to be better leaders because we know who we are, order being restored, excuse me, and trusting in the unknown, like the universe has got your back. So it feels like there's lots happening this week, lots. And then we have the star for Friday, Saturday and Sunday, being light at the end of the tunnel. Now this is a beautiful card to follow on from this one. This is about faith, having blind faith and trust that even though it looks like the planet's gone mad, that we are actually being held and being supported through all the changes we're going through. And they're talking about changes like changes in career, changing your job. Maybe there's been losses of loved ones. Or maybe our children are expanding and growing. Or maybe there's been a loss of a child. There's so much in the collective that's going on, like a big stew in a pot. So much going on. And we're just being asked to stay in our center. And to be strong in who we are, and that's what being leadership, being the leader, stepping into our leadership is all about. And leadership also, they're saying, refers to partnership. We can be the best leaders by partnering with Source, as in our creator, the universe, whatever words you want to use. Okay, let's partner up with the big guns. We'll get through it easier. Okay, so let's ask for elaboration from the archangels. Let's see, for Friday and the weekend. Okay, interesting, we have the clairs this week, because here we have claircognizance. Claircognizance means clear knowing. So here we are being asked by the archangels to trust in our ideas, our inspirations. I'm also hearing moments of clarity. So this weekend we're going to get quite a few aha moments where we're going to go, oh, it all makes sense now, or oh, so that's why I am the way that I am, touching hot stoves and things like that, or oh, okay, now I understand why everything's unfolding the way that it is. Okay, we're going to have a lot of clarity, right? So pay attention to those thoughts, those aha moments, and those ideas that you might be feeling drawn to acting upon, okay? Because we've got the support of the star, which means light at the end of the tunnel, and it means faith, miracles. It's a yummy card, this one. And because of we've drawn this card today, the star, when it's usually drawn, it seems to cancel out the negative effects of everything else, of all the other tarot cards around it. So as much as we've got this iffy card for Monday and Tuesday, this card softens it. From a tarot perspective, but from an energetic perspective, it means that no matter how horrible things might get, we're being supported and protected. Okay, so it's not going to be so bad. Okay, so we had that. Where was I? You see, when I'm working with so many cards falling out all over the place and so many different decks, I'm getting myself confused. Okay, so we had the claircognizance, and we had the star for Friday and the weekend. Now let's get some ancestor guidance. Let's see, what do the ancestors want to guide us with? What clarity do they have for us for Friday and this weekend? Let's see, what do we have? This one sticks out. Trust your instincts, it says. Okay, it says animal guardian, and it's a beautiful Native American lady standing there with this beautiful little deer in her hand. And this is all about trusting your intuition. Notice the owl above her head, which represents intuition and instincts and gut feelings. And here we have this one that's saying trust your knowing. Okay, so we really are, in essence, being really well guided here. We are being really well supported. Okay, so there's that. So what I love about this week for us in short and in general is that, yes, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. We're really going to be looking at everything that we've been going through over the last while. We're going to be reviewing things and having a look to see how things have been out of balance. We're going to be looking at how we've been touching hot stoves and reviewing what we've learned from those experiences. There's going to be some lovely emotional healing, and with that I'm hearing like a whew, I'm so glad that's behind me. Clarity, healing, self-actualization. I'm getting all of those words. So this is very good. There's lots of light at the end of this tunnel here. We are being supported and guided more than what we could ever imagine. So please never for 1 minute think that you're alone. We are all evolving and growing and expanding and becoming more and more of who we really are every day, every second. So let's try to trust the process no matter what's going on. So much change. Us humans, we don't like change. We like life to stay the same, but nothing grows in a comfort zone, does it? So we're growing and expanding. Yes, we're going to get aches and pains, okay? But ultimately, there's good stuff at the end. There's good stuff at the end. Who we're becoming is amazing. The people we are becoming now is not the same people we were a year ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. We're totally different. So let's celebrate our growth. Let's love ourselves for how much we've been through. And let's also love and honor ourselves for being such brave participants in this game of life. So I hope that this video has helped you. If you enjoyed it, please comment, please share, please like, please subscribe. And thank you so much for being here. Sending you all so much love. Have a magical week. Take care. Bye.